Alright, so been working on the bridges and here they are, fully finished and glued to the tops of my guitars. So as of this point, the guitars are actually completed. The build is completed. There's no more part to build, no more part to glue anywhere. So the only thing left will be to make the finish. So pretty excited to be at this point. The making of the bridge went really well. I used the ebony pieces that I had. I did start with this little template here that I use according to my plan. It did go very well. I used this plan to make sure using a flush cut bit with the router that I could have some exact same, both of the bridge would be the same. And the tricky part was actually routing the channel for the, let me get it here, for the saddle. Saddles will need to be filed down the road, but right now they fit in the groove here. And this, as you can see, this slot for the saddle needs to be slightly angled. Has to do with the tuning of the guitar. So to actually be able to route this this slot at the right angle, I came up with this jig here. Not really complicated jig, but again, had to do it. Some spots where we can, I was able to adjust this this top part where my router was fitting, and put the bridge part underneath there. So it went pretty well, and then it was just a matter of drilling the holes. I did fit the holes. I used this this tool here to be able to ream the holes so they can be at a slight angle too, because the pins actually have an angle too, so it can fit better. It was better to just not drill straight, but I drilled the hole a little bit undersized and then used the reamer to make it the exact size. Also did file some little notches for the strings. I did take the strings out for the first time, and actually at this part I could, if I wanted, be able to I could just trim the guitars right now, install the tuners, install the strings, and have it make some sound already. But and some people actually do that, because at this point you can fine-tune the top. It doesn't sound exactly like you want. But since I would not probably be able to do that anyway, I will wait until the very end to string the guitar and make them sound, because I'm almost there. I didn't use this this little contraption here to glue the bridges, because gluing the bridge is actually really down from the hole, so you either need to have some really long clamps, or use this, which is actually a device made to clamp a bridge. And it worked pretty well. It was pretty cheap. I didn't bother and make this one. I just did order it on Amazon. Didn't cost very much, and it did a very good job. So right now everything is all set up. One thing I debated for a while was if I was to glue the bridges before or after the finish. Seems to be almost two plans there. Some people do it before, some people do it after. Obviously, if you do it after, it's easier to finish the top. But I wanted to have it before, because that's what I did when I make my ukulele, and it went pretty well. And also it allows to have the finish to go into this little seam here, to have the bridge actually sealed on the top. So that's what I went with. From what I understand, both options are good. But I decided to install the bridge before, so guitars are completely done. Next parts will be the finish. I will start, obviously I have a couple hours probably of sanding before that on the guitars, to make sure that everything is very smooth. I'm gonna go and sand it down to probably 320. Then use this this little wood grain filler right here to make sure that the glue, the wood is all filled. There's no really porous wood on my guitars, but I will use it anyway to be sure. And I will use a true high finish for for the actual finish. From what I understand, this is again what I use with my ukulele build, and it is pretty much easy to put on and gives a beautiful finish too. So pretty excited because this project is finally coming to an end. So I will be working on the sanding, spore filling, and finish in a few days. I plan on putting probably at least 15 coats of this stuff, so it will take a pretty long while. At least probably 15 days, probably even more, because I can't really work on the guitars every day, but I'm getting there. So until then, see ya.